Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Here we go.
Give on second. It's Brown. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Burrow on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On one, right?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
11 empty, 11 empty. Here we go. Right 80, 12, 12, 12.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
On third down, here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, so they're left facing a 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And for the second straight play block, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays, they not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Lamar now from the gun. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the 36. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Burrow setting up the play action. Taken in by Noah Fant. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On 1, ready?
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Here's Brown again. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That's Odafe away with a stop.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
180. Stop.
3rd down, give to Brown. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. McPherson's kick is good. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Jackson throwing here. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Blitz coming here. Jackson finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Motioning left is their running back. On the move, past the 40. He has room past the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay.
And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
11 empty, 11, gun. Cut.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
On 1, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Right 80. 11, Thomas.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
On 2.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80. Cut.
Now Burrow. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
Bengals 10, Ravens 6.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Danny Gray to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Escapes the pocket. Now he throws deep across the field, left side. Well, all the way across the field, and it's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage for 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. Don't even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done, too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Here we go.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he gets it forward and still about a yard out of that. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Gun. Cut. Let it. Cut.
From the gun, Edwards-Helaire gets it. He has the first and still going past the 35. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. 12. Cut.
Burrow to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Here we go.
Early play action here. Burrow buying some time right. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Right up. Stop.
Catch made by Chase Brown. He's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Pass it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go.
Edwards-Helaire. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
McPherson at the point after. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
11 MT, 11 MT. Guns.
Burrow on the play action. Rolling out to his left. And he's into the end zone for 2. That grows the lead to an even 2 touchdowns. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. 1st down. Here's Lamar. And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's brought down after a short gain. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Jackson now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Lamar throwing again. He finds him beyond the marker. And he pushes this down. 2 before going down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And no, you're not seeing things wrong, folks. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. Pressure there, and he rushed that. It's flying for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Don't worry.
They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
180.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Quick.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He's got it at the 6. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. First down from the red zone. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 1-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
They'll try this extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score. Bengals 18, Ravens 13.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here's Smith on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Hands to the line now. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
He's still going at the 30. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Flying down the middle of Henry. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Jackson keeping it himself. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd total score of this game. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thinking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens take a slim 2-point lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting the throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go. Hey, can. 12. Stop.
Here's 2nd and 2. Right side cut by Higgins. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grab the lead on their first series of the half. T. Higgins the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Now Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2.
Here we go.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 46. Pass pulled in by Henry. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Hey, Miller.
1st down throw for Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. A lot of grass ahead. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on. Lunny.
Here's Henry running left. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Chased out to his right. Finding Flowers. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He beams one, deep right side. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jordan Battle with the INT.
You know, Kay, we've worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the 2nd half.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Here we go. 11. Hey, can.
They give up the gut to Edwards-Helaire. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
1-1, ready?
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
11. Here we go.
Burrow now against the blitz. He gets it to Fant. We'll have the 1st down and even more. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But on the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close.
On one, ready?
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back into the pocket for a later occasion.
12. Here we go. 180. 11, Thomas.
Burrow on 1st down. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Flying down the middle with Edwards-Helaire. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off, a little bit of penetration, you don't seal the edge, well, you're punting, and that play goes right out the window.
McPherson's kick is good, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens cut the lead down to just 2.
Ravens 27.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. 11, 11, 11.
Staying ground. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the Ravens make the recovery.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry running to the left. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
That run may not have gotten you a 1st, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Lamar's going to keep this one. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Gronk, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They'll run here with Henry. And he rolls through the defense for a touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens jump in front now by 5. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run it with Edwards-Helaire. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
From the 27. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
26-yard line.
one on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Hill now from the gun. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Here's Tyler Luke in a high-pressure spot. This is going to be a 46-yarder.
On for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard with both sides. Really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end.
And the Bengals first down.
11.
Back to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
11. Here we go. 11, 180, 12.
Setting up to pass. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
11, Thomas.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 47-yard line.
12.
Here he is to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
11 mighty.
Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game. I've got to imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down.
180.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.